Hi everyone, and welcome to the July video diary from plots 31, plots 32. There's been a lot going on this month. Everything's been growing really well. So we're going to do exactly the same as what we normally do. We'll walk you down 31 and come back up 32 so you can remember and see the progress that's been made. Okay, so we'll start going off down 31. Today's really blustery. It's the 16th of July. So we might pick up a bit of wind noise, and there's also some scaffolding work going on just outside the site. So we're starting to come down. If you remember, the pumpkin from last month was a tiny. Well, the pumpkin plant has now definitely become a triffid. And if we have a look down here, we should be able to see a little pumpkin starting to be formed. There he is. Okay, so the pumpkin's really coming on. Our other squash is growing really quick, as you can see. Loads of it. This one down here is something called Patty Pan. So there's our Patty Pan that's coming on. And a lot of these ones here are butternut squash. So we have a look in here. Pull it apart, you can see all the butternut squashes that are coming. So that's going to be a really good harvest this year. We've been picking a lot of fruit over the last week. So a lot of those black currants. And we've been doing tayberries and things like that. Our asparagus bed is now just left until the end of the year for it all to grow down, and then next year we should be picking. So then we come on to the cut flower area. As you can see, our dahlias are incredible. We sowed those from seed 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, but they're absolutely amazing. And as you can see now, our sunflowers are fully out there, probably about 5 foot, 5.5 foot, so I'm not going to win any prizes with those this year. Along here we've got our tomatoes, outdoor tomatoes. They're more the cherry tomato type that we've got down there. Baby plum tomatoes, mixed in with lots of marigolds. And as you can see, the herb area is still in full flower. I'm just walking around this one up here. This is all tinias. This is obviously our carnations for our picked flowers. Looks incredible this year again. And there's the Achillea, which is in full flower as well. We're going to pull the Achillea up at the end of the season. Main reason is this whole area is supposed to be a cut flower area, and it makes great cuttings. Achillea looks very pretty, but it smells. So it smells really badly. Just coming through here, these are where our sweet peas were. And what we've done is we've taken those up. They've now finished, and we've put in some more runner beans. So a second sowing of runner beans to see if we can chase the first frost and get some more runner beans. Just look at this lot, absolutely incredible. Eric, you're going to tell me I need to do some deadheading, aren't you? I promise I will. Okay, so coming a bit further down, a potato bed, main potato bed. We've got probably about half a row of first earlies left, and then we'll be on to the main crop. Look at the runner beans, amazing. So we're going to have our first lot of runner beans for Sunday dinner this week. As you can see here, we've got where are we? We've got some big runner beans coming, lots and lots of runner beans. And the good news is as well is we get lots and lots of bees all coming round, so that's good as well. So lots and lots of runner beans, some more down here. There you go. So really pleased with those. They're going to be tasty. As of the French beans, the disastrous French beans, which have actually come really good, and we've now got a freezer full of French beans. Broccoli's not been brilliant. It's blown basically, so the chickens are having a wonderful time with that. Cabbages, we're now picking cabbages. We make our own coleslaw, really tasty. Brussels sprouts across the far side still coming on. Moving further down, we have got a different plan now for the polytunnel. We picked one up of a friend last weekend, taking it apart, and we'll actually build a new one instead of this one, but use this framework to put around the cover to strengthen it all. So that's a job for the autumn. The greenhouse, wow. So down the right hand side of the greenhouse are our big tomatoes. These are probably about 6 foot tall. The top is now pinched out. Lots and lots of different kinds of tomatoes. These are the real big ones down here. So they're the big Fiorentino ones, or Fiorini or something like that, that grow in there, the big beefsteak ones. More here. Looking down here, these are our cucumber plants. So we're starting to get lots and lots of cucumbers now. There's one down there, just coming. And then this side we've got lots and lots more tomatoes that are grown in pots. These are an interesting one. These are called Tigerella. So they come out orange and black striped like a tiger. So lots of those. Lots of chilies growing. As we come down this side, you can see chilies in here. Lots of those. So we're picking some green and freezing them, and then we're also hanging on to the rest for them to go red. Different variety of chili here. You see the black ones there. They will actually turn red. And then here are our peppers, and I was having a peek round this morning, and there's our first pepper, which I've never grown before, so I'm really excited about that. Down in the corner here is the melon that was dying off. Well, the melon is now growing really well. We've got flowers on it. It's going up here as well. So hopefully we will have a go at getting some melons at some time. Oh well, we're still here. We don't go anywhere, do we, girls? Come on then, let's go. Go on then. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So somebody's somewhere. Oh no, there we are. We're all here. So all the girls are present and correct. Okay, so a bit further down here, we've done there, so we'll go back round here now. Change of direction, don't even know my own plots. So looking now at plot 32, one thing I hadn't shown you was our plot 32 sign, which was made by my daughter, youngest daughter Emily, off a piece of slate a few years ago, which is really brilliant. So this is the bed here where the broad beans were. Broad beans have now gone. In its place now, that is Cavolo Nero, black kale, and we're going to put a few cauliflowers in the other side that we've got at home. Look at the size of this. This is the purple sprouting broccoli. That's currently up to around about my waist. We'll keep growing until it gets about 6.5 foot tall, and probably won't start giving us lots and lots of beautiful purple sprouting broccoli until about January time. Across on this side, look at this bed. This is our fennel. As you can see, the fennel here. If we look down here, there's the fennel bulbs all coming. So that's going to be really, really good this year for French stews and things like that. And then because of the way that the French beans were, we put another crop of French beans in here to go with it. So that bed's absolutely chocker. This bed here is pretty much empty at the moment. We've got some more stuff to do. There's probably going to be some more cauliflower and stuff going in, so that's going to be netted up. The triffid bed, so these are the courgettes. This is enough courgettes to keep you to keep a whole army in courgettes, probably for the rest of the decade. So we're currently picking those like there's no tomorrow. This bed here is another type of broccoli. That's an Italian broccoli, very small, lots of lovely spears. That's all grown very, very well. More outdoor tomatoes here, different varieties along this bed. So down here we've got some really lovely pear tomatoes. Okay, so they're all grown. And then if we come around this side, some more Tigerellas there. But here, I love these. These are our San Marzanos, so these are your Italian plum tomatoes. These are only little seedlings last time I showed you them. This is our swede. And here's our carrots that we are currently picking like crazy and freezing when they're quite small, just to thin them out. Japanese bunching onions, really good, really tasty, and some more carrots. Obviously the onions are there to prevent the carrot fly. Looking back down here, we're picking this now. We've got beetroot on the right hand side, and we've also got blimey, Swiss chard on the left hand side that the chickens also love. One thing that we did do as well, our spinach all fine, which we had a lot of, bolted, so we put another row of spinach, sewn it down the middle. Okay, the leeks now are going are probably over knee high, so they're going really, really well. And look at the sweet corn. Sweet corn is taller than me, so that's about 6 foot. Already getting lots and lots of lovely cobs on. You find out whether they're ready or not by when the tassels go brown, so that's not far off being ready. Then peel back a few of the layers of the cob, and if you press your thumbnail in it, and if it's milky, then it's ready to eat. Our parsnips were tiny last time we showed you them. They're now growing like mad, and these are the other cabbages that we are picking. So some really good cabbages there, nice and firm. Our onions are starting to look like they're nearly ready for lifting, so we've had some really good onions this year. So we have managed to beat the allium leaf miner, which was the biggest concern that we had. They look a bit flat, they're not actually meant to be bent over. We've had something come through them, either a deer or a fox or something like that. Rhubarb across there, bits and bobs. More potatoes here. This bed here was our peas. Last month we showed you it. We've now had all our peas off it, and guess what? Because they were early, we decided to try and sow a second set of peas. So they came up within about 3 or 4 days after soaking the peas. So we've now got those grown as well. Here's more, it's just a little salad bed. So we've got rocket on the right hand side, some carrots mixed in. There's some lettuce there that we've sown, some spring onions, and then some more curly lettuce. And then down this side as well, we just made a sowing this week of some radish. Our blueberries, we've had the first lot off them. Ate them last night. As you can see, they're all maturing nicely. Birds not got them at all. Did a bit of weeding there yesterday with my new Hori Hori knife. Real Japanese Rambo type implement. Recommend them to anybody that's got a garden or an allotment. Just don't show them to the police. Raspberries starting to come now. We've had a few off them, the early ones, but the autumn ones will be a bit longer before they come. The strawberries here now, they pretty much finished. That was a disappointing year for the strawberries this year. Lots of loganberries, tayberries all coming down here. You can see those, they're really, really tasty. And blackcurrants more yesterday, which we had. Past the other fruit trees, you can see that the pear tree has got so many pears on it. The biggest problem I have at the moment is down here on my neighbour's plot. I'm trying to get them to sort it out. If you have a look down there, you can see all the wasps going in and out. Nasty little things. And then finally around the corner is the grapevine, which Tiny put in a couple of years ago. Really coming on well, and I did some clipping out yesterday where you take out the small, thin them out a bit, take out the smaller ones, and then hopefully the grapes will get a lot bigger. There's a load of rubbish which needs to go to the tip at some stage, and that is July's video diary. Thank you very much, and see you in August.